guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. If you're new here, my name is Ashley. We are doing a just real quick like declutter, organize, refresh. I like to do this at least every other month. If I could do it once a month, I definitely do it. I feel like I'm constantly decluttering around here. I will say a couple days ago, I went through my whole attic, was able to give a ton of goodies away. So I'll post a picture of that. But now I need to do the inside of my house. And like I said, this isn't intense. This isn't gonna take all day. Set a timer, do what you have to do, but I'm gonna hit as many areas in my house that I can, especially focusing on those high traffic areas, things that I touch a lot, things I need to go through. So you can either do this with me, or you can just hang back, watch, and get motivated, and then you could replay it again. We can do it together. But thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you for everyone that's subscribed. It definitely helps me out if you're watching, liking, commenting, all those things. But let's go ahead and jump straight into today's video. The first place we're starting today is in our bedroom. There's not a ton of pieces in here, but our nightstands are like dressers, so they can actually hold a ton, and it's things I don't open up like all the time. One drawer I open up every night to like put on chapstick and stuff, but the others I definitely like to just go through, make sure things aren't getting tucked away and stuff like that. So this is the first drawer. This is mainly my Bibles, Bible studies, stuff like that. I have more throughout the house, but these are like my extra ones that I need to get to as far as like Bible studies and stuff go. But I just displayed it a little bit better so that I could see like everything that was there when I open it up. They're not just stacked. Now here in my second drawer, this is my most used drawer, and I used to have it in the top, but I lowered it just because it's easier to get to if I'm in bed. But I like to keep cozy socks in here for when I get cold. All of my like headache stuff, or if I'm laying in bed, a flashlight, you know, AirPods or something like that. And then I put this on my lips every night before I get into bed. So I keep that in there, and then just Kleenexes just in case. The last space are just my swimsuits. I know it's an odd place. Sometimes in the summer I will move them into my closet, but like the majority of the time here I'm not putting on swimsuits, and I just didn't have room in my closet. I could throw them in a bin, and I think that's what I do in the summertime just to get them close. But like all winter and spring and fall, I just keep them right there. It's an extra drawer. It's weird, but it works. Surprise, I'm like hoarding blankets around here. I will say I just rearranged them better. This is my weighted blanket, and I cannot live without it. Like when I'm having a headache, or basically my anxiety, when I'm just super stressed out, it's so calming to me. So I like to leave that one in here next to my bed. And then I like to leave these in here if I'm extra cold and want them underneath the sheets, because we don't have warm sheets out right now. Or I like to grab them if like the boys are gonna jump on the bed. It just makes it easier sometimes than having to clean the sheets several times a week. So I like just having like backup options in here.
She knows where it's at. Well, sort of like we heard the siren.
through this cabinet. Up there is just a lot of travel items for when we travel. And then myself, like tanner bin. All of this right here, I've been really good about going through. I haven't been buying a ton. There's a few products I'm testing out, but basically I love to be stocked up, but it's just been like too much. So if you guys saw me when I opened up my trash can cabinet, like it is full. I'm trying to get through everything that I've kept, but all this stuff I pretty much use, and it looks like a lot, but these are just like right here, and those are all just like backups. I don't know, it's not a ton. All the back rows are just like extras. I like to keep stuff on hand. And then this is my hair drawer. I will say like all of that's like extra bows for like holiday stuff, but other than that, I feel like it looks pretty good. It's organized. And ever since I've gotten this system, it has stayed so much better. Like for a while, I could not keep this drawer clean, and now it's just like maintaining itself. And the last drawer is all of my nail stuff. I will say I've pared this down a ton now that I just do like my own gel. So yeah, pretty much all of this I use. There's probably some nail polish I could go through here, but like I don't wear it often, but when I need it, like a red nail polish or something for a holiday, so I hate to get rid of it yet. And the blue I kind of do for like 4th of July and stuff. So other than that, I feel like it's maintained pretty well. But now let's finish out the rest of these drawers and cabinets. This drawer I recently did off camera. I think I've already talked about it, but oh my goodness, clean out your toothbrush drawer. Mine was disgusting, and it just makes brushing my teeth a little more fun when I come in here. I don't dread opening up the drawer. I will say another tip is I took this off the charger, and I really only have to charge it like every 2 weeks, and I just use Chase's, but you could just plug in if you need to. Otherwise, like the charger and everything gets so dirty because everything's dripping down. Now that I have it in here, I just clean it, lay it down. I do have to take like the little brush off to make it fit. I could do it as a diagonal, but I have like my toothpaste in here. But this drawer has been a game changer for me. I just love how everything's set up. This is all like my teeth whitening stuff I've been trying out, floss, toothbrush, extra attachments. This is oil pulling I haven't done a ton of, and then this is how I like clean my retainer and stuff, and then my tongue scraper is right there. But clean out your drawer. I'm telling you, you're gonna feel just so much better when you're done. This space is for like right here is all my lash stuff. I do my own lashes. And then back here, this is for when I get my ears pierced. I got them done about a year ago, so I've just had to like clean them and maintain them. So I have that. And then just this is extra lash items, but this drawer stays pretty well maintained. If you have organizers, I know people make fun of organizers, but they keep you organized. They keep things where they're supposed to be. So this space is always looking good. Now let's talk about this one. You guys have seen me make this real pretty, and I can. If I do all my cords and wind them up, it's beautiful. I use this stuff every day. I'm not going to today because I'm just gonna mess it up tomorrow, but it just holds all my like hot tools. I use them all on different days for different things, and I'm just gonna leave it as is. Drawer could probably use a good scrubbing. I talk about that all the time, but I like dread it. So I'm gonna leave it as is too, but it's all decluttered, it's all organized. I feel like it functions well, like it all makes sense to me. Like I said, I could dump everything out and wash it, but that'll be a deep cleaning day or some other day. But today we're keeping it short and sweet. Remember, we're going fast. We're not being super crazy about it. We're just getting out what we don't need, tweaking a few things and making it look pretty, and then moving on to the next thing.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies. Oh no, no, you can't disguise. You can't disguise. No, you can't disguise. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Although I'm not making plans, I hope that you understand there's a reason why. Close your eyes. No more broken hearts. We're better off apart. Let's give it a try. Tell me lies. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies. Oh no, no, you can't disguise. You can't disguise. No, you can't disguise. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
This is a space I've been trying to maintain better, and it shows. So I've already done a big declutter in here. I was still able to find a few things, and then after summer I'll be able to do more, seeing what I'm wearing and not wearing. And then shoes, I keep slowly kind of paring down, trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear or not. But for the most part, I think we're good. There's some stuff in here I don't wear, but it's just like my just in case stuff. I feel like you have to have some, just like boots and heels I don't wear all the time, but there's certain situations you just have to have them. So since I have the space, I'm just gonna leave what's in here.
If I could turn the page in time, then I'd rearrange just a day or two. Close my eyes. But I couldn't find a way, so I'll settle for one day to believe in you. Tell me lies. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies. Oh no, no, you can't disguise. You can't disguise. Oh, you can't disguise. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies. Oh no, no, you can't disguise. You can't disguise. You can't disguise. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
We are moving fast, guys. This is feeling good. These items are pretty good to go. I'm keeping my eye on them. I feel like I've decluttered a lot out of here, and this is the stuff I gravitate towards. I will say that little thing needs to be pushed back, but I can't reach it, so I'll have Chase do it later. And then this is our overflow cabinet, so like extra toilet paper, paper towels, all of that. I have more out in the garage, but I don't want to have to go to the garage every time we need it, when we're hosting, all of that. So I just like keeping that cabinet stocked. I was gonna do a little up close of this just in case you guys saw it in the last shot and wondered. I have a baby shower to go to. It's not for me, but isn't this adorable? This little guy's off Amazon. It was on her registry. And then I ran to Ross and picked up like a blanket, diapers and wipes, and then a little, it's like for your stroller, but a little animal to put on there. I think it's so cute. I love all the neutrals. I wish they would have had a basket like this when Savannah was born. I had a little diaper caddy, that's what they call it, and it has dividers in it. But I just think that's so sweet. And then just real quickly, I'll show you into some of the cabinets. This is underneath our like utility room sink. I just like to keep extra cleaning products. Plus this is like a back kitchen, so I do have to clean it. This is our cord drawer. It's holding up pretty well. If you guys were here when I finally worked on this, like everything's staying well. These are the things we grab most, so you can tell I don't like wrap them up, but that's hanging in there, which is nice. And then over here is what I used to call a junk drawer, and then someone pointed out it's my useful drawer because it's things that I need that just don't really have a home. And so now it's my useful drawer. So thank you for that term, because it's not junk, it's stuff I need. So I've got that. I mean, it's still like a little bit of everything, but then I know exactly where to come. It's all organized for the most part. And then for medicine, that's how we do it. It just functions really well. Everyone knows where they can get it, and I feel like for the most part it kind of like labels you into, at least you know which bin to look into.
Son of a gun. You walked into the party like you were walking onto a yacht. Your hat strategically dipped below one eye. Your scarf, it was apricot. You had one eye.
I get so lucky when it comes to this pantry. First off, we just got it organized well. Like, it took me a few rounds when we moved into this house to figure out the best system. What we have now just works, but Savannah keeps this space in tip-top shape. Like, she's constantly in here checking for dates and throwing things out that's expired. She keeps it organized. Like, I don't know who she gets it from, but she loves to organize. And so when we come home with groceries, like, she wants to be the one to put stuff away. So I have zero complaints about that. I feel like she's killing it. So I need to come in here and probably move stuff out and clean underneath it because it's been a while. But other than that, like, she's killing it. So there was not a lot to do in there.
In the mirror as you watched yourself carve out, and all the girls dreamed that they'd be your partner. They'd be your partner, and you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. You're so vain. I'll bet you think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? Oh, you had me several years ago when I was still quite naive. When you said that we made such a pretty pair and that you would never leave, but you gave away the things you loved, and one of them was me. I had some dreams, they were clouds in my coffee, clouds in my coffee, and you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. I'll bet you think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? Don't you? I had some dreams, they were clouds in my coffee, clouds in my coffee, and you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. I'll bet you think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? When I hear you went up to Saratoga and your horse naturally won, then you
definitely did some damage in this space. I'm letting go of things I normally hang on to, so it's feeling a lot better. I also did a little bit of organizing. Like I said, I'm not spending a lot of time today, but just adjusting things to make it function a little better. So all of these were purchased for Christmas dinner and we got to use them, but like we haven't used them since. I have so many bowls up in my cabinet. I don't know that I'll ever host with Mexican food again. I think it's just so much easier to order in for that or cater. So I think I'm gonna let those go. I need a set of bowls, but I don't need 3. I think I'll get rid of the ones with the lid. I don't know if I'll use these for storage. I always keep them thinking I'll use them for like food storage stuff, but since they're round, they don't fit in the refrigerator just easily. Like you can't put a lot in there. So I'm probably gonna let those go. And then it comes down to these 2 and I'm just gonna let Savannah pick because she bakes the most. I think look wise, I like this, but I also gravitate towards these. I don't know, they feel bigger, but I'll let her decide on that. So really out of all of this, we'll only be keeping 1 set. And then over here, I've got some stuff to get rid of. And then this stuff just needs to find a new home, probably with my decor. And then we had gotten rid of all of our plastic cutting boards. We moved over to like wood that's healthier because you guys can see like all those cuts. And I found one up there. I thought I'd thrown them all away. Okay, these are some of the cabinets in my house that I wish I could just toss everything, but being the hosting house and just stuff like that, I can't, but I feel like I've got it narrowed down for now. You know what I mean? For this phase of life, but we'll go through it real fast. For instance, this cabinet, which on another like deep decluttering day or organizing day, I can work on it a little more. But it's just things like all of these are board games up there, and when we're hosting or like, you know, some of our friends have younger children, they still need that. And I will say there's a lot of puzzles in there that hopefully can go one day, but like Savannah and Chase have put them together, so I'll let them decide. But yeah, like I said, a lot of that will just, I don't know, like board games you probably never get rid of because like hopefully one day I'll be a grandma and we'll be using those, but there's just, you know, it is what it is. I feel like we all have a cabinet or a closet or something with those in there. So it's just gonna stay for now. This is my cabinet, and these are all my heated blankets. I love them. I'm not getting rid of them. I use them every single day in the winter. So typically they're not even in here. Like, I cleaned up this space before I was filming. Like, once a week I like to come in here and tidy, but typically this like cozy hangout space, whatever you want to call it. Used to be movie room. These are just out on the sofa all the time, but occasionally I tuck them away and that's their home. Okay, so if those are my heated blankets, these are just like my non-heated blankets. I don't know, they're so soft, they're so cozy. I feel like we grab them. Do I need this many? No. Like, if I were to actually, one day we're gonna do this together. I'm gonna need you guys, and we're gonna like pull out every blanket in my house that's hidden in baskets and bins and cabinets. I think if I pull them all out, I'll be able to like see that I have an issue, even though I know I have it, and be like, okay, I don't need 25 blankets in this house. Like, even if we're hosting, we don't need that many, but they're all just so cozy and nice. But okay, let me know if you guys want to see that in one of my declutter videos. Like, we'll pull all of them out, we'll make a mountain, and we'll go through them. Or is it just like, just keep them, just ignore your issue and just keep them? Now, this space used to be full of organizers, but I've slowly gotten through most of them. I have a little bit down here. In this space, I do like to keep extra chargers because we lay in here watching TV a lot, so I can grab those. Extension cords for all of my heated blankets because we'll have multiple plugged in at a time. And then this right here is all the chargers to like all the shades in our house. I don't know what to do with them, so they stay there. So that's a little random cabinet, but it works. These were the few items that I'm going to get rid of or move. I haven't decided on this. This is just extra. I saw that people, like Savannah had this forever and finally took it out of her room. And I've noticed people put them in like their bathtub area when they're taking a bath. And I found it down there and I was like, you know what? I'm going to stick this in my bathroom. And next time I take a bath, I'm going to be underneath the stars.
She is dancing away from you now. She was just away. She was just away. And a memory is all that is left for you now. You see your gypsy. Oh, you see your gypsy.
Is it a truckload of stuff like I've done in the past? No. Does it feel good to get rid of this much stuff? Yes. So there are a few items I need to just put away. I've noticed I put like the medicine over there. But other than that, like, it's all just being donated or family and friends. Like I said, it's not a ton, but anything you can get out of your house literally just clears clutter from your head. So I'm so glad I did this today. It did not take that long and I just literally feel better. Okay, I went back and checked the time just to see when I started. It took me about an hour and 15 minutes to go through my entire house. Now, what I will say is you could do it in less time than that because I'm moving my camera around, I'm adjusting the lighting, I'm having to talk to you guys and do all that. So you could get a lot done in an hour. If you have an hour today, if you have 30 minutes, if you have 20 minutes, set a timer, pick a space and just tackle it. And I promise promise you, you're going to feel physically lighter. Like it clears your mind and your headspace. Like I don't know all the proof and research, but I promise you, you're gonna feel like a better human being. So I encourage you to get up today, tackle one drawer, one cabinet, one space, and then just kind of go from there. But thank you guys so much for being here. Again, I try to say this, you staying to the end really helps me out so much. It lets YouTube know you wanted to watch it, you wanted to see the whole thing, and then it shares it with other people. So if you would comment, even if it's just emoji or thanks for watching, something, hi, that helps. Give it a like, and anytime you share it, it is so helpful. So like share it with your husband, share it with a friend, whatever works. But I truly appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.